If you love music, then do more than just listen. Connor's Music. Welcome to John Connors live from room 6 at Connors Music. It's if you're watching Wednesday, April 16th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, then you are watching it live. Make sure you throw your comments in. I'd like to reply, have a little chat. I've got several little things I'm going to touch on today, have some fun. So I'd love to have your input as we go along here. So make sure you throw it in there, whether you're watching, because we're streaming to the Connors Music Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and also on Twitch. So no matter what platform you're on, we'd love to hear from you. But I get there's a lot going on tonight too. So, you know, if you're just ducking in here and there, feel free to just drop a comment. I can reply to that. That's totally fine. We're gonna have a little fun. I was looking at all the new items that have been arriving, and hi Arnold, how you doing? And I was trying to decide like tonight's show, what I wanted to kind of to play, and I've done a lot of guitar stuff and keyboard stuff, and so we had this new product that I thought was really fun, and I would just do some tunes, and it's very simple too. So they won't be long songs. I'm just going to do some simple little tunes on them, which would allow me some extra time to talk about a few cool topics coming up. So we got some promos from Connors Music that I want you to know about. This is awesome. Thanks. And I also want to chat about the Leafs a little bit. So we'll get to that shortly. But the product that I'm going to make some music with today, the instrument I'm going to be using is the Beaver Creek Kalimba. And this is the box it comes in. I'll show you the kalimba in a sec. I'm going to play it first, and then I'll kind of hold it up a little bit. So what's interesting about this one compared to maybe other kalimbas that you've seen out there is this one actually has a pickup built into it. So I've been able to, for today's show, just hardwire it directly into the interface. Actually, you know what? I am going to try to show it to you first. So here at the, gotta get it just over enough. Can I? I'm going to turn the screen. Here we go. Okay. So there's the kalimba. Beautiful, right? And then at the front of it, if I can get this there's the input jack there. So I just plug a regular cable. Now, I didn't have a lot of extra freedom here to show that to you easily because when I first set up, I found I really liked the right angle cable. So instead of the cable coming out toward me, it went down. And the only one I had handy was a short one from my pedal board. So I can't move around a lot. But anyways, all right. So I've got this little song queued up. I'll play it for you first, and then we'll go through our topics. And like I said, throw your comments and questions in. So a kalimba, it's like a little thumb piano, if you will. I should have looked into the history of kalimba a little bit. So if you know, because I don't know that much about the instrument, if you know a little bit about the origin of the instrument, throw that in the comments there. And that way we can open that part of the conversation as well. All right, here we go. We got a little song for you. Feel free to name that tune. Maybe I should turn it up a little bit. I tried to get it set nice level, and it's coming in nice there. But then I heard like conversation from the showroom coming through my headphones. There we go. All right, so that's my first little ditty, and I've got some great info here to share with you. So Arnold says it's from Africa. I did think that, and I was pretty sure, but I never like to just throw out info without being 100% sure. So Arnold says from Africa, called an African thumb piano. And then we got the thumbs up and applause. Thank you very much. And what I did on the note of it being like a thumb piano is I took the melody from a Piano for Kids book. So the one thing I found right away is this is got all the notes on it for you. So you don't have to be like a super expert. Um, I happen to pick one where I know the like I could read it, read the notation. But I did find I was playing around with a couple of ideas. Is that this doesn't have any sharps or flats on it? It's just the key of C. So you want to make sure your song is either in the key of C or you can transpose it to C, and that it doesn't include any accidentals. Otherwise, you'll find your melody will be off a little bit. So, for example, I'd pulled up like a simple melody version of Minuet in G by Bach, and right away when I went to go to find the F sharp, I'm like, oh yeah, there's no F sharp on this. It's just in the key of C. So that was my first little song here. So that one was from the Kids Piano Method. From our own little resources, I've got this next song here. So see if you can name the. Obviously, that was Mary Had a Little Lamb. So if you see if you can name this next melody, and I'll be interested to see what you guys come up with here. And then we'll chat promos in a sec here. All right, so we're gonna play one more song here on the kalimba thumb piano, and then we'll chat a bit, and then I got one more prepared for you too. So here we go. And I've been adding just a little reverb just because why not, right? Here we go. Oh, I wanted to do this too. It's laid out so that you have like alternating notes on one side. Actually, I can show you with this other kalimba. Sorry, I was about to play and then I just thought. So this is one that's not electric that we have here. Look at the cool finish on this one. So these are both available at Connor's Music. Plus, we get in different models all the time. So, well, some of my favorite ones actually, there's one that has a maple leaf, and there's another one with a beaver on it, because these are made by Beaver Creek. But I like this multicolor one. I think that's kind of fun. So, so the keys, as you move up one side, it's skipping, like it goes up in thirds. So it skips over a note in the scale. So that means they alternate. So that means I can do this if I coordinate this right. Right? So that's, and now I sound like a super expert, right? Like, no, not that. All right. Okay, there we go. Now this is a little melody here for you. Name that tune. Ooh, oop, oop, oop. That pickup, it's nice and powerful there. And I did turn it up, but I didn't have to crank it. It is a passive pickup, so there's no battery required. It's just a transducer, but it does a nice job. So, again, if you're using kalimba in a recording scenario and you just want a simple way of just plug it in, you don't have to get a fancy mic, then this might be the one for you. Or maybe you're going to use it on stage or at a jam session. I just think that'd be kind of fun, like an open mic night, and you got a kalimba player on the side. As long as all the musicians are okay with just playing in the key of C, right? Or melodies that will work with no sharps or flats, at least. All right, nobody named that tune. I'm gonna see. Okay, that was the thumbs up. Thank you for that. Okay, so if you could name that song I just played, throw that in there. But while we're waiting for answers to that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about a promo we have coming up here. So, and I'm going to put the link in for both both Kalimbas, I just did a search on our website, so they both came up on the same search. So if you click on that link, don't do it now, do it after the show. Enjoy the show. Unless you open it in a side browser maybe and check it out. And they sell, no secret. So we got them on sale for $48.95. And one has the pickup. The colorful one does not have the pickup, but it's got the cool colors. So if you don't think you're going to need to plug it in, then you can, by all means, go with the colorful one, or keep watching as we get different ones in stock. But if you're interested in this, and maybe you're at home in the Georgina area, we've added this great promo. I'm going to put it on the screen here because I just learned this thing. I could put images up like this. So we're calling it Presto Same Day Shipping. It's by Connors Music. Why wait for all those big, especially American companies, and they promise 2-day shipping, which, obviously is pretty phenomenal. But why wait if you live in the Georgina area? You could buy online, use this promo code. Sorry, it's kind of small, but I'll tell you, it says free local ship 20. You could see this on our website too, nice and easily, or if you're on our email list, we sent this out the other day. And so you can buy on our website, put that in, and then we're going to get on a little Vespa and drive it over to you on same day, as long as it's Monday to Friday. So on the weekends, then you'll have to wait till the Monday. But there you go. So you could buy a Kalimba today. It's late now, so I probably won't drive it to your house tonight, but I'll show up in the morning with a Kalimba for you. So that's kind of fun, or one of us anyways. If you put in the notes, and please play that song, Mary Had a Little Lamb on the Kalimba when you deliver it, maybe we'll even do that. So this is, I'm going to say it's an answer to the fact that sometimes what we're hearing is, I was just online and I was thinking about it and I saw it there and it was so convenient. So we want to be as convenient. We're right here for you. Again, this promo is featured toward people in the Georgina area. So, if you're further away, then we'll ship it to you. It'll be there just in a couple of days. So, but anyway, so there's that. All right. I think, what I'm going to do is I've got another song, another topic, and then I'll bring up our other promo at the end of the show. I'm just trying to put this all together here, So I got one more tune here for you. And this is also from, again, the Hal Leonard Piano for Kids book. So, if you're looking to get started with piano, this is a fun little method. But it appears to be a good little resource for, actually, I might have 2 more songs. I saw one at the end here that I might like to try as well. And so a good little resource for Kalimba. There might be, somebody asked me if there's Kalimba music books. And I meant to look it up for her, and I got busy with other stuff. So there are actual Kalimba music books out there that I haven't really explored that much yet. But that's something we could chat about too, if you're interested in a very specific for Kalimba book. Maybe we'll bring those in. But in the meantime, you've got some fun ways to explore the instrument right away. All right, so let's do this tune. Maybe we'll put a little extra reverb on for this one. You can hear the echo. We will rock you. This is in the piano book. Written by Brian May. We will rock you. We will rock you. There we go. And that song, of course, is dedicated to our friends just east of here in the Ottawa area who might be cheering for their Sens, who are going to be facing the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round of the playoffs for the first time in a while. We've rekindled the Battle of Ontario. And here I'm going to add to because the Toronto Maple Leafs are the 2025 Atlantic Division champions. And again, talking about things that haven't happened in a while. we've only ever been the division champs. This is the 7th time, and the last time was, well, I guess this says 2020, 21 season. But yeah, and I was thinking about the 99-2000 season, because that one, the playoffs were happening when my first child was born, and I was wearing this jersey, and a couple of fun stories, but one that I thought was really cool to talk about, sort of Leafs Nation. And back at that time when you were coming home from the hospital, they had like a parking attendant, and to leave the hospital parking, you'd pay the person. Right now, it's all automated. But anyways, the gentleman that was working the booth there had his Leafs jersey on, and he saw me wearing mine, and he goes, "Go through." So, anyways, I think I owe. It wasn't called South Lake Hospital in Newmarket at that time. It was York County Hospital. So I think I owe them $5 or something from 1999 because I got free parking because a fellow Leaf fan let me out. So super excited. Quick little Leafs chat here to throw in, and again, feel free to throw your comments in here about last night's big win over the Buffalo Sabres to clinch the division. So I was watching the game, and we had like 3 things that were going on all at once that were really exciting. So the Leafs could clinch with a win, or even a tie would have done it, or if Tampa Bay had lost. Now, Tampa Bay went on to win, so it was good that the Leafs went and secured the victory for themselves to win the division, obviously. We were also on the watch for Mitch Marner, who was in the hunt to get his 100th point that season. And a lot of those points have come on passes, and a lot of those passes have been to Austin Matthews. And Austin Matthews was on the hunt for his 400th career goal, which he's done in top 6 players, I believe, in the NHL history to get to 400 goals that fast. So this is what we're watching for. We're watching the game. And, of course, Mitch Marner setting up Matthews, and they're just not going in. Some great goaltending from Buffalo. And so then, he sets him up for a one-timer. Matthews, again, great save, follows the puck into the corner, spins and passes out to Marner, who gets his goal. And now he's achieved his personal goal of getting to 100 points. And the only other players, can you put in the well, I'll just tell you, I'm going to be the expert here, but add to this your thoughts about this. But the only other players in Leaf history to achieve that were Daryl Sittler, one of my faves, Doug Gilmour, Dougie, and then Austin Matthews. So Mitch Marner joins that group of players from the Leafs, and it was even in NHL history. I think the number was somewhere around 130 players who have ever done that. So very cool. So Austin Matthews didn't get his 400th goal at that moment, but then it was 2-0. Buffalo pulled the goalie, and Matthews, they tried to set him up for it, and he had to just go get the puck and battle through a couple of Sabres, put the puck right by Dahlin, which I was really excited to see that because, it was just fun for Dahlin to watch that puck go right by him into the net. I love that. And Matthews achieved his goal of 400 career goals. And then, of course, the Leafs go on and now claim the division. So we're fired up for the playoffs. We got this one game against Detroit, which I don't know how that they're going to get through that tomorrow night with all the excitement of the Battle of Ontario coming up. So there we go. And that's why I had to play We Will Rock You on the Kalimba to cheer for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they go into the playoffs. So one other thing I do want to tell everyone about is our other big promo that's starting on April 21st. So next Monday, this starts, and I've got the banner up here for you. So we do a restring special for our stringed instruments, primarily guitars, but we'll do, of course, bass guitars. We get a lot of 12 strings, electric guitars, of course, and even ukuleles. But if it's a stringed instrument, it counts. And basically, you pay the restring fee, and then you get up to a $10 set of strings included, or $10 off any string set. So it works either way. maybe you want a premium string set for your guitar, no problem. You apply the $10 off and just pay the difference. So, and this promo, you got to bring your guitar in between the 21st and 26th. We'll also be turning them around in record form, as we're going to have all the staff that are trained to do it, helping with the restringings. We'll be doing some extra hours, which we're happy to do to get everyone's guitar up in good playing condition and nice and cleaned up. So this includes, again, a restringing, a full setup. So any adjustments it needs, if there's buzzing or if the string action's too high. And a lot of this we notice on guitars coming out of the winter. So this is a great time to give your guitar some love. We do a clean, we polish, and a hydrate of the fingerboard. And again, this winter was tough on guitars, just as it was tough on us. A lot of dryness inside. So we check and clean all the electronics. We tighten all your hardware, and away you go. Right. So if you have any questions about it, drop on by and ask us. But otherwise, just bring your guitar in for the restring special. You know what I could do? I just realized this too. I could take that. I'm going to take that Presto, which we're calling, like I said, Presto shipping code, which is free local ship 20. I'm going to put that promo code in the comment thread as well. Okay. And that way you could just copy it if you want. So again, the point here is if you live in the Georgina area, and let's say you buy a Kalimba online, then we can deliver it to you, because the minimum order is only $20. We've trying to keep this really affordable. So free local ship 20 is the promo code. And then we'll deliver it as long as you're in the Georgina area. So, okay. Pam here says, I missed. Okay. There's the promo code. Pam says, I'm ready to bring in my guitar for some love. Thanks, Connors Music, for this biannual restring special. That's awesome, Pam. So great to hear it. And that's a nice pic there of you and your dog there. That's lovely. Thank you. So she'll be in with the guitar and get the restring special. And like she mentioned there, we do it in April. We do it again in November. So, and again, it seems to be the right times. Coming out of winter, they're usually in need of a little love, and after a lot of play in the summer and getting ready for the winter. So these are good times to give your guitar some extra care and attention. All right. Okay. I'm going to play you out one more Kalimba song. Thanks for joining for the live stream. Thanks for your comments. And once again, we'll do a little, see if you can name that tune. This is, again, in this, maybe you could cheat if you have the Hal Leonard Piano for Kids book at home. You might be able to figure this one out. And I'll do my best here to play it for you where it's actually recognizable. All right. Thanks again for tuning in. And here we go. One more song on the Kalimba, the Electric Kalimba, made by Beaver Creek. Here we go. Where do I want to go? So could you name that tune? Hopefully I played it well enough. You can see I was really focused there trying to find all the notes on this instrument. Oh, I think Danielle has the answer right. And not only does she have it right, but she has answered it in a super cool way. This is like, I know what you played. So, anyways, I wanted to show the Leafs a little love, right? Going into the playoffs. And so have some fun cheering them on. And also, like I said, if you're well, I guess I better say it now just in case people are like, I don't get it. So I want to show them a little love with Can You Feel the Love Tonight from the Lion King. And there's the heart there. Thank you, Danielle, for that. That's perfect. And again, if you live in the Georgina area, you can use this free local ship 20 promo code. We'll deliver it to your door. You just pick that option. Of course, you can still pick curbside. And if you want it, Pam knew it. That's awesome. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. There we go. So that's what I was hoping you'd hear in there. So I'm glad Pam and Danielle got it. And then restring special coming up. And then I think the Leafs, I was trying to get the schedule, but I guess they're a little tentative to put that out until everything is done and a done deal. And the Montreal Canadiens still haven't sealed a final playoff spot as of me starting this live stream anyways. So we'll see. Hopefully they can get that 8th spot there and get another Canadian team in. But I think they're going to start off on Sunday is what I've heard. So anyways, so enjoy the playoffs. Drop by and check out a Kalimba. Come in and play it in the showroom if you want, or if you want us to deliver it, use the promo code free local ship 20. Oh, and good night, 3-1 up. There you go. So I guess Montreal's getting in. All right. You guys have a great night. Thanks again for tuning in to John Connors live from room 6 at Connors Music. Have a good night.
If you love music, then do more than just listen. Connors Music.